Hey guys, you're not the only ones. We made it. I got to clear off the bench first though, because we did get a little bit of work done yesterday. Definitely going to talk about an interesting cancel that we had this morning. Kind of crazy. If you want to see the full story on that, check out the Instagram. Make sure you like that page too. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, head over to YouTube as always so you can chat with us. FSJ, it's about time you made it. uh, I got to put away some of these hats first, and then we'll get to shipping. We got about 20 hats to ship out. Some pretty cool ones, but check out these. I got shaped up. Got some good looking ones. I don't know if I'm going to put them all into Whatnot, but I might put a few. And I don't even know if we're going to do a Whatnot. We're going to figure that out this afternoon because we got to fill up the Whatnot rack, and I got to make a video about it. So I don't know if we're going to, but I got some cool ones. Check out this Jeff Bodine Racing full mesh. That one was really cool. Great shape there. I got some pretty cool truckers on here. This is one of my favorites right here. This Trop Arctic Racing Team and the camo. It's shaped up really good too. That's a really awesome hat. Dazen, how are you doing? Well, let me know. Do you like the going live and doing the shipping and stuff live? It's really easier on me. I hope you guys like it. And it's easier just to go live and to put that out there than it is to edit a video and do all that. Plus, this is like, what is this, 3 days in a row? 3 days in a row we've gone live. Pretty proud of myself. Check out this one. Oh, that was a Goodyear hat. Check out this one. That's a heater right there. That's going to be a good one. It's a Sports Specialties.
David said, "Good afternoon. I like it."
David. Awesome, David. We're going to keep trying to do it. We should be able to do it most days. Just going to turn on the camera, and after we get done picking everything, we come out here and start shipping. So the time might be a little anywhere between 10 and noon usually is usually when we ship. So we can turn on the camera and show the hats we sold and talk about hats. Check out this Fram hat, was pretty cool too.
Ethan said, "I do actually nice change of pins for reselling content. Plus, it's nice to be able to interact."
Awesome. Yeah, I like answering questions or talking about whatever it might be. Today's kind of, I guess the topic was canceled orders. They can be pretty frustrating, but check out that Ford Mercury. That's going to be a good one too. Did you see the announcement on the eBay page where they're going to actually make cancel orders easier? Uh, they're going to make it, supposedly, they're going to put it like an easy cancel button, like right after they purchase. And supposedly the cancels only went up like 0.3% or something like that. But, and that one turned out awesome. Really good looking at.
Easy said, "What do you use to shape the hats?"
My Hat House Shaper. It's a 3D printed shaper that I have a buddy that makes them for me, and some of the members in the 1999 tier get a shaper with that tier, and then yeah, and they also get into the free giveaway, which we're going to give away a hat today. We give away a hat every week to a member. Just got to figure out which hat it's going to be. The Utah Jazz. That's a pretty good one.
Sell them in your shop.
No, I don't sell them in my shop. I don't really produce enough, and I wanted to just do something nice to for the people that do watch the channel and that hang out and that decided to be a member, and I wanted to do something for them. Really don't make any money off of them. Probably actually lose a little bit of money because the membership on a 1999 membership, YouTube takes like almost $5 of that. So there's that. So it's only $15 that I actually get. And then of course to ship something is at least $5 or $6. So then you're now down to $9, and I pay more for the shapers than that. That's what I'll tell you. Some pretty cool three stripers too.
Dan the Man says, I'm selling hats because of you.
Dan the Man, have you had a good sale lately? No, I just don't. I don't have the. If I had like 100 or 200 of them FSJ, I probably would. I just haven't gone that deep in them. They take a long time. They take a long time to make. And the guy that I get them from, he's got a lot of other things going on that he 3D prints. So, and I just really didn't want to go in real deep on making a bunch of them. I just wanted to do something nice for people around us. Check out that Federal Express. That's definitely an old one. I don't know when the last time they actually went by Federal Express. It's really cool.
Jason said, I just listed and then got a hat order, immediately got to cancel.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I don't know why it's so bad. Used to get I used to get like the excuse like, oh, I thought this was my listing I was accepting an offer for. But that one's a really cool one too. Some pretty cool hats in here. But most of these hats, we washed them out with the water hose to get like the foam out of them. And then came back and put a little bit of starch on them. Try to shape them up a little bit. That one came out all right. You might
Do
know.
you want to talk about the starch?
Do what? Oh, the starch. Somebody brought up like a month ago and they're like, where do you get the starch? I can't find it anymore. And you're right. They stopped making the starch. They stopped making this. You can't get it at Walmart anymore. Actual Purex, I called them and I was like, "Where's the starch? What's wrong with the supply on the starch?" And they're like, "Oh, we stopped making that starch and we deleted it, basically." So I don't know. I might make my own starch at home, try out some recipes, and see if we can get the one we like. But the spray cans are about $2 a piece, and you could make for like what was it, $3 or $4 from this. You could probably make 10 or 15 spray cans out of that. So it's going to be more expensive to buy those spray cans for starch. So a little bummed out. If I might look for like an alternative starch to buy or make our own. I mean, making our own won't be that difficult.
He said most of the time when an item is sold, eBay shows the buyer similar items with less prices, and that triggers all those cancel requests.
That totally makes sense. I see that all the time too. Like, because they're promoting other people's listings underneath yours, and then they show this cheaper listing, and so they're like, "Oh crap! I paid $5 more for this than I should have." I don't know.
Jason said, how do you guys feel about selling on Whatnot? I was thinking about maybe making a bulk purchase and trying it out.
Um, it's tough to get started. It's tough to get started on Whatnot. And you gotta really, your first shows, you're gonna go in and you're only gonna have like 2 or 3 people in your room, and people are just gonna kind of trickle in and out. And you're gonna have to spend a lot of time and building it up. It is hard. We did Whatnot for a long time. A couple of years ago, we did it for, I say a long time. We did it for like 3 or 4 months. Did some hat shows, sold hats for like $1 or $2 a piece, and then we didn't do it for a long time. And then I came back, getting some better inventory and kind of hyping up the show a little bit, putting it out there on Instagram, some cool hats, and putting it on YouTube. And those shows have done better. Being able to kind of give people a good preview of what's coming up. Those shows have done better. If you're just starting out, I would try to getting to the 1,000 sales is really the mark. I would do the cheaper items. One of the coolest ones I saw was selling patches for like $1. And that's kind of in the hat world, but selling patches for $1 just to kind of get sales built up, kind of get people in your room, kind of get some customers and followers, and just kind of selling cheap things for $1 like that. Um, I think
There's-
I think would be the way I'd go about it if I started over again with zero sales.
FSJ says start with cheap stuff. You're gonna lose a little getting started unless you have a giant following.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's why I say patches. I would almost just go on, try to find some bulk lots of patches or something for $1 that's still pretty cool. That could be worth $5 to $10, and then just auction them off at $1, and try to get sales and just get followers that way. I I wouldn't I wouldn't start by putting a bunch of bangers on there, and even at the higher level people that have a good following. What I have found is your max you're going to get for an item is about half of what it's going for on eBay. That's kind of where I'm shooting for. Like my average sales price on eBay is around $20 to $21. My average sales price on Whatnot is hangs between 10 to 14, just depending on the kind of hats that I have on the show. So it really I would really expect about half of eBay, but that's after you've built up a pretty good following too. But getting started and selling cheap items is the way to go. All right, got all those hats. Put up my shapers here. And I owe Donnie a shaper too. We're gonna get it out today.
I actually used to sell exotic snacks and whatnot and got to 274 sales, but I just enjoy the hunt and selling hats more. But that makes sense. That 1,000.
Yeah, I've seen the snack sellers on there. They seem to do pretty well. I've seen people like even sell like cookies and stuff. That's a good idea. I I didn't know kind of what the food policy really was on Whatnot.
So, raffle tickets?
What I need to sell is some raffle tickets for my kids' band. I don't know if anybody will buy raffle tickets on Whatnot. What are they giving away?
It's a $250 gift card.
A $250 gift card for
20.
a $20 raffle ticket.
You get 5 tickets.
You get 5 tickets. I don't know if anybody will buy that on Whatnot, but we'll see. All right, let's check out what's sold. We've got the first hat sold almost immediately. It was Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. Went for $18. I listed it for $18.95. Sold immediately on eBay. Pretty good sale right there. I guess somebody had a search set up for Dogfish Head, is what I'm guessing. And I got the sale.
Beecham said good morning.
Beecham, how are you doing? Texans, this one sold super fast. I think $20. $20 super fast digital camo, salute to service, all those things. I took 20 because it was a little bit smaller size, 7 and an 8, and I just listed it. It was going to be a super quick sale. If it would have been like a bigger size or a good size, 7.5, 7 and 5/8, I probably would have tried to be closer to $30 on this salute to service stuff because it does really, really good.
She said, wow, that tape is quiet.
Yeah, I switched tape because just because it was too loud. I didn't want to like people to be like, I can't stand the sound of that tape on the live, and that be the reason somebody left. I would rather them leave because my jokes are corny or my hats suck, not because my tape is too loud.
Jason said, honestly, I don't think they have a food policy as far as he knows, as long as it's not expired.
That makes sense. So can I go make some brownies in here and sell them on Whatnot?
I hate it, but I'm used to it at SJ.
Can you just go make some brownies in the kitchen and then package them up and sell them on Whatnot?
I think it would have to be like pre-packaged.
Well, we can package them and then they will be prepackaged.
I don't know about that.
There's got to be some regulation to the food, I would think.
On the back of it.
A little fuzzy. Next up, New York Yankees. This was the Big League Chew version. Took $20 for that one as well. 7 3/8. 7 3/8 Big League Chew, New York Yankees. Really cool hat right there. That was like the Big League Chew logo on it.
The homemade food market does well and whatnot.
Really?
I don't think I would trust.
See, you could have put your burnt cookies on there last night. You could have. Some people like burnt cookies, and there's a niche for that, I bet.
They went in the trash.
Arc'teryx. This went for 30, super fast. Arc'teryx, I say it a lot. You can wait around for probably closer to 40. I took $30. Sold super fast. Really nice Arc'teryx hat right here. It was in great condition. I've talked about Arc'teryx quite a bit. That's a cool hat.
Eventually said he likes.
Do I?
He likes some crispy.
See? I told you.
Chad says I love burnt chocolate chip cookies.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we can have the burnt cookie show. And you don't know.
I've burned one pan of cookies in like
It's the
10
first pan
years.
that she has burned in a long time, but it was funny. This
Corner of the market.
exactly the burnt cookie market. This hat sold for like $6. The interesting story behind this hat is though, guess customer was watching it or made an offer on the hat, and then I went through and did my random D list and relist, and they were like, and so when it went back on the market, it was twice as much, and they're like, so I send an offer and you automatically mark the hat up. No, it sometimes things just work out that way. I wasn't trying to play any games with you, but anyway, I had the hat for a while and it sold for $6 on a 47 brand. It was pretty cool. I don't know why it took so long or couldn't sell for 10 to 15, which most of these dad's hats do.
Stefan says I sell hats on eBay as well. I love what you're doing here. So informative.
No problem. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Chad said I would have eaten.
They were good. You just had to get them while they were hot before they got too crispy. You got to get them while they're still a little soft. Check out this one. This hat was amazing. It is. Check out that eagle embroidered. $22 on this one. I think mainly because it's not that rare. It's a really cool hat, but there's several of these out there. Could easily be like a 30, 40, $50 hat if the supply was a little more limited, but still really cool hat right there. $22 on that one.
You can learn a lot here. Smart cookies, burnt cookies.
Outdoor Research sold for like $10. Had it for quite a while. This one didn't do too hot. Size large. I would expect to get it closer to 20, but it got marked down and went for 10. Next up is retail arbitrage. How much did the Texas thing sell for?
31.
$31 retail arbitrage. Burlington Coat Factory, I believe.
Or just Burlington.
Burlington, whatever it is now.
I got it for 12.
$12. 12 into 31. They have some pretty nice New Era hats in Burlington, and usually they're kind of local since we're in Oklahoma, we kind of get the Texas stuff all the time. But you can find some really nice New Era hats in there. This is a really good size. Just check the sizes when you go in there, or whenever. Just get the good sizes. Don't get size 7 or size 6 and 7/8. You will not probably make your money back. But 12 into 31, pretty good on that.
Yes, what is your best form of sourcing for hats?
Just a collection of all. eBay, looking for hat lots on eBay is an awesome source. That's where I started doing most of it. And then I just walked into the bins the other day, and somebody said, "Hey, your hat house. Would you like to buy some hats?" So, and just putting yourself out there, really just letting people know that you're a hat buyer and you want to buy hats. But getting started, really just eBay, buying lots on eBay, but knowing what you're buying. Don't buy a bunch of junk hats, because it's no use buying a hat for $2 or $3 and only selling it for $5 or $6. Um, I would start watching some of the lots on eBay. Try to get into the lots that you can get them for like $4 or $5 a hat, and most of them are $20 to $30 hats. And try to go about it like that until you build some relationships with people and they kind of know that you're a hat buyer. Under Armour,
And
$10. Kids Under Armour, $10. This 15, yeah, I think $15 on the Notre Dame. So even the faded ones can sell for $15 to $20. This was a Twins Enterprise, perfect franchise fitted. Just kind of depends on the buyer. Um, Sometimes you have the only one out there. This was size medium in that size, and so you're able to get $15 to $20 for the franchise fitted. Sometimes more. I list a lot of them. I started at 28, and I get a lot of sales for the $20 to $25 price.
Chad's Christmas light says the tape kind of sounds like a sick seal.
Yeah, it's actually Walmart tape. If I put the other one in, it's gonna sound like I don't know, a screaming eagle or something like that. Coca-Cola hat,
14.
$14 on that. Took an offer on the Coca-Cola hat, new with tags. It was pretty good, pretty cool little patch on it. Next one is our other retail arbitrage. OU bucket hats. I think we got it for like $7 or $8 at Marshalls, and sold for
18.
18 plus shipping. So nice little new bucket hat, top of the world. And this is the time of year for bucket hats. They really do well when during August and early September for the sports teams.
FSJ says he's trying to upgrade it, so taking me to Google with a bunch of BS. Did I have to do that with the small level? I don't remember.
I don't know. Can I get a purple? And bucket hats I will put in a poly bag. About the only thing hat wise I do ship in a poly bag, but that's the way it goes. All right. Golden State,
16.
$16 on Golden State. It was a Mitchell and Ness fitted. And if you're new to the channel, everything is plus shipping. I charge $5.95 shipping on everything. $5.95 shipping covers the cost of the box, which is really usually around 30 to 50 cents, and the cost of the label, which is usually around $4 to $5. So it is about right. Nike Featherlight.
12.
Again, I think I always start the light off too bright. $12 on that one. We still got to pick out a hat to give away too. Yeti hat sold, I'm gonna guess for under $10.
Yep, 7.
$7. We sold the gray Yeti hat for almost $20, but the dad hats do not do well. This one even was in really nice. It just did not do well. Had a leather strap back on it. It was almost brand new condition. FSJ, appreciate you so much, sir. Thank you for that upgrade.
Said I shipped a floppy dad hat in a 45 record mailer. It was super flat fit, perfect.
You can just I don't know how long. If I was shipping 50 hats a day, 20 to 50 hats a day, like I do, I will get negative feedback for shipping them in anything other than a box. If you can ship them in a poly bag if you want, just be prepared for the negative feedback from the hat buyer.
How does the giveaway work?
So I pick out a hat. Usually it's a really cool hat. And
This was the last one.
the last hat that we give away, I picked out this Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to go out to Coach.
No, that one goes to Ray.
To Ray, sorry. Anyways, I pick out a really cool hat. The membership, if you're a $1.99 member, or then you get in the free weekly giveaway, whichever hat I pick out. If your name is drawn on the wheel, we put everybody's name on the wheel, then I'll send you whatever hat we picked out that week. If you're a $19.99 member, then you can have a hat shaper, or you can pick out anything in my eBay store that's $40 or less. Have a member that picks out a cool polo hat almost every month, and I send them a cool polo hat because they're a 1999 member. But if you just want to be in the drawing to give away for a cool hat, then it's $1.99. But if you want a free hat, or not free, or if you want a hat with your membership, then it's
Or a shape.
or a shaper, it's $19.99. I hope I explained that well. This one did well, didn't it? This was a nice little
16.
Yeah, $16 on an RVCA hat is pretty good for used. This one was like a little corduroy. Most of the time, you're only going to get $10 for your RVCA hats, especially if there's like plain black, 10 or less. But this one was really cool. Nice little corduroy one. Did really well.
Said he doesn't ship in poly bags anymore.
Yeah. You can do it. I mean, it's not going to hurt a dad hat. It's probably not. But somebody is going to have a problem with it. But then if you send a hat like this in a poly bag, it's going to be a bad deal. You're going to crush the form. It's going to be dented. It's going to be creased, and it'll be a bad deal. But that's cool. Mighty Ducks hat, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Camo. How much did that go for?
$17.46.
$17 because it was camo. Really cool Mighty Ducks hat right there. Dyson, thank you. Appreciate it. We will get you in the drawing. I will pick out a cool hat, especially since we got new members. I'll pick out a really cool hat. This one right here is like, they offered me $20. I took it. Sometimes if I get low offers on eBay, this would be one I might take down and just throw it on Whatnot. Because $20, I probably get at least $15 to $20 for a cool Bulls hat on Whatnot. So sometimes if I get low offers, I just take them, I just delist them and put them in the Whatnot pile. And I'm like, because you just kind of got to know, Bulls stuff goes pretty crazy on Whatnot. More than eBay, I will say. All right, and then the brewery hats are doing pretty good. This is Post Falls. They're selling pretty quickly. I think this one went for 12 or 15.
13, and it goes with the next one. For
13.
14.
So we had a combined order. So about $30 for two hats. Pretty good deal right there. And I just noticed that the brewery hats are selling. I mean, they sell for $10 to $15, but they're selling pretty good, pretty quickly.
FSJ said he wants the Freedom Gorham Brothers hat.
Freedom Gorham Brothers. Okay, I will check it out. Oh, and then I ran out of tape. Where did I put it?
I don't know. I was just looking for it and I couldn't find it. You use eBay tape. I don't think it's on eBay.
I really don't like eBay tape. Oh no, I don't know what I did with my tape, so I'm gonna have to go back to the brown tape. That's a little bit louder. Yeah, I put it on backwards. So we got like 4 or 5 more hats, and then we'll get to the drawing. See, how bad was that? Is that like a dying seal?
I'd like to win today's drawing also, please, Mary.
Mary, you got the wheel?
I don't.
She's got to get the wheel loaded up, but she's going to work on right now. Cotopaxi, I think that, how much is that going to go for? I asked Mary to do 2 things at one time.
14.
$14 on a Cotopaxi hat. I should do better at memorizing the sales prices on all these hats before we start. $10, I'm pretty sure, on an Eagles NFL equipment hat. What's kind of it was the one size. Oh, the next one's a banger. The next one I thought I could get $40 for. So I left it up for about 2 months. I fended off $25, $30 offers. It was a really cool Los Angeles Country Club US Open hat. Finally took $30. I really wanted to try to get closer to $40 for this hat because it was like brand new. So they got a really good deal, I think. But finally took the offer. They got a good deal. All right. And last up, I think it went for $18. This was a retail arbitrage as well. At the beginning of the season, this is like the Worcester Red Sox, Woo Sox. Anyways, if you can see that label. Anyways, they had a sale in their online store. They were selling these for like $5 to $7 a piece for brand new hats. So I bought probably like 100 total hats. Some dad hats, some like new air hats like this. Just been selling them off over the summer. A lot of them went for $20 to $30. This one went for 18. So I'm kind of getting down to the last of what I got in these. This one's new air, 7 3/4. It's like a W. I think it's their area code, maybe, with some fireworks on it. Pretty cool hat. Actually, I saw this. I found out about the sale on X on Twitter. I just happened to. I was following minor league baseball on Twitter, and they reposted hat sale, and I bought them. I bought a lot of them. All right, we gotta find a hat. Cool hat for new members. I can shake this one up and clean it up a little bit, but it is really cool. It is an awesome Chicago White Sox vintage. It's on the GCAT. I mean, what are you talking? Probably $20, $30, $40 hat right here. Green underbrim. Somebody's gonna get a cool one. I think it's a cool one. If you like this one, let me know in the chat. If you want me to go pick out another one, I will. All right. Jason likes that one. We'll go with it then. New member chooses. I think y'all like this one. Whoever wins this one, look, it's got the old paper ghost tag on it. I'll lint roll it, clean it up. It's definitely a good one to put out there for a new member. And all right, Mary's getting ready to share the wheel so everybody can see the wheel. Am I saying your name right, Dason? Did you get Dason on the wheel?
Yes.
All right, Dason is on the wheel. Nifty's not here, so if he wins, we will redraw. So there's the wheel.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
And just remember, the longer you're a member, the more times you do get on the wheel. So people that have been members for 3 or 4 months, they might have a few more names on the wheel. Here we go.
No.
No, go, go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked. I tell you, I am absolute shocked. The man has won. The man has won 4 or 5 of our giveaways. Congratulations.
You gotta take a picture on like how close that was. That was like on the
It looks like it's in the green to me. Click the X. I don't know. That is so close. I mean, it is right on the line. LWB, you should feel shafted when you're watching this back.
SJ was right before that.
Yeah, FSJ was right before Nifty. There you go. All right. Well, there's always next week. We will probably not go live tomorrow because we'll be out of town. We'll have to do our shipping earlier. We'll definitely be back on Monday. Try to go live Monday through Friday as much as we can while we're shipping out. And appreciate you guys. Appreciate the new members. Really, thank you so much. And if you ever need to get a hold of me, the best way to get a hold of me is on Instagram. You can send me a direct message there. So thanks, guys, for hanging out today. You'll win soon, FSJ. I know it.
We'll get his Gorn Brothers out today.
And I'll send you your Gorin Brothers out today. Appreciate you, man. See y'all next time.